Y'all want to know something funny?
What?
We starting right at 4
Huh?
Central Time.
Oh, for your time. Okay. That'll work.
All right.
And we live.
We're
going live on the last one. Let's start. We're live. We're live, people.
What's
What up, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
We back.
We back, y'all.
Man, 2 weeks. Was it 2
2
weeks?
weeks.
Was it 2 weeks or was it?
Was it 2 weeks?
No, just 1 week.
That was 1 week. My bad.
Yeah, 1 week. It feels like it though. It feels
Yeah,
like
dude.
Yeah, we be having them busy schedules, Doc.
Yes, sir.
Heck,
Hector, Doc. So
we back.
We back. So make sure I be looking at this. If you on Instagram, we gonna need y'all to get every brother in here if we can. That'd be wonderful. Y'all want to hit us up afterwards? We can run this back. You know what I'm saying? Because really, you know what? We really need to have a timeout for like all the brothers to show up. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I think that'll be like a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, like all men.
Talk to him, that
makes sense. Let me just say that men with sense, because we can't have no ignorant ones. I don't do too well with the ignorant ones.
Well, I don't mind that. I don't mind them as long as everybody willing to learn and try to be open minded.
I like, no
big discussions.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, not a big discussion, but rather be a huge distraction. I'm cool. You know, if you ain't coming to learn, or you ain't coming to try to evolve, or you know what I'm saying, further the conversation. No
agreed.
You can come here.
Yeah, for sure. All is welcome. All is welcome.
Yeah. So
I mean, what's gonna work? Just get you out of here. You know.
Right.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. So, T-Ray, how's your week? Praise report. What?
Man, my week has been good, y'all. It's been going really, really good. God has really been working on me and still working in my life. So yeah, bro, this week been good, bro. I'm blessed to, still be here to fellowship with my brothers and break bread with my brothers. So yeah, bro, I have no complaints. And even if I did, like, you know what I'm saying? Right.
You don't do no good, Doc, huh?
And then always somebody doing worse off. So yeah.
True that.
How about you, Wes? How your week been?
It's been eventful.
Okay. Life of West Side. Then it'd be like a book.
Man, I swear. But no, it's been cool, man. Had an interview for a couple positions I've been going for. Hopefully I gotta talk to the recruiter Monday. So hopefully that goes well. Other than that, man, just pray for me. Yeah. Not a relationship issue. Just a little hiccup, little speed bump. I hope we can work out, smooth over. But it's all good, man. I can't complain.
Yeah, bro. I'm praying for you.
Prayers to everybody out in Houston. First and foremost, I got some ties in Houston. I know a lot of them affected by the tornadoes still don't have power. So definitely letting you know I'm praying for you. Y'all need me, let me know. I got you. Stay safe. Stay safe. What's going on with you, CJ?
Well, a lot of things, we've been moving. We got Trap Street Radio, a part of the team now. They got Tuesday at 11. A big announcement for August. Mr. Sir, if you watched the episode before, the man that was in service, the water service episode that's coming this way. He's coming to the network, so that's big.
Oh, that's
Yes,
wow,
sir. Yes, sir.
right. That's
Yeah,
good,
so
bro.
that's gonna be a bigger announcement for that, man. And
Mhm.
just we also got to stream the I'm trying to get her name right. Jen Smash brought in um the chief of staff for Essex magazine.
Oh
Essence.
wow.
Yes.
That's what's
Oh
up.
wow. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
I'm trying to get the name right. I don't want to say
Shout
the
out to
name
you.
wrong. I don't want to say the name wrong, Doc.
Oh Lord.
I mean,
You said chief of staff?
yeah, the chief of staffing is Barku
Right.
Tubman. I think it's Barku. Barku. I'm trying to get the name right, Doc. I don't want to get it wrong. Yeah, Barku.
Tubman. Yeah, Bucky Tubman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she came in
That's what's up.
for the women.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Came in for the women and everything. So that was wonderful, a wonderful thing. Actually, it's the ending of it. The ending of it was perfect. The all the women, the business women of Horizon, actually came on and literally just gave what they did in the metaverse. So imagine 30 women giving titles and what they was doing.
Dang, you ain't call me.
Man,
30
yeah.
women.
I know. I
It
would
was
have came and
it was a
supported you.
women. It was a women event.
I
Only
would've
women
came and
was able
supported
to
you.
get
Y'all
on
know-
that.
I
They
would've
didn't
came and
have
supported
one for. They didn't have none for me.
Well, you know what?
But we gonna have our own.
I would have came and supported, bro. That's all I
I'm
was
telling
trying to
you,
do.
me
Shout out to
too.
support.
And this is all I'm gonna say. I'm starting with the man. Nah, just
Look at me, man.
We starting with so bringing that up because we saw them, them actually get together, putting their pride aside to actually, come together and put themselves in the room with each other and not overtalk each other, but actually throw out their business and listen
right.
and do that. That was a big thing. And so with that being said, let's get into it. Men in church. What are we doing? Are we holding each other accountable? Can we do the same? Because every time I turn around, when it comes up to the brothers, we are the last to do anything. Or if we are doing something, it's always a competition, and we just don't hold people accountable. And then not only that, with that being said, we can't pass up this situation. Do we start holding each other accountable for doing things that Mr. Diddy did?
Oh yeah, you don't want that. Dun dun dun.
I know.
He said,
I mean,
want
so
I
starting.
didn't want to get there.
But starting, yeah, because y'all know Diddy's not my man's like in real life, but that's somebody I looked up to since I was like a kid. Like I did reports on his business, on his portfolio. I've been asked to do, different plays and act like I was Diddy back in the day.
Oh wow.
So like, I kind of grew up, and we were a death row / bad boy household. So like, my moms and them, mom's sister liked death row, Pac and them. Me and my pops, my brother, we liked the bad boy side. So I grew up with the bad boy imprint, like in the music. So seeing from then to now, I mean, hey, you can't. So let's just be honest here. Okay. I can't take his accomplishments away from what he has done.
Agreed.
In music, business, marketing is incredible. But what he did with Cassie, out of pocket.
Out of pocket, straight.
I can't condone it. There's no way around it. I'm still conflicted on whether I'm gonna listen to the music or not, because at the end of the day, people still listen to R. Kelly. However, and I still do believe we talked about this before, and I'm probably gonna get shot in the foot. I'm probably gonna get canceled, but people change. At the end of the day, the difference is now is that 6 years later, the footage came up in light of what all has transpired. I do believe people can change. I hope he's changed, but at the same time, as of right now, it's a little too hot for me to, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I hold anybody that's around me, I hold you accountable to a certain standard.
Come on.
Even when I was out there in the street doing what I was doing, I still held people at a standard. There was just some things you weren't gonna do. Like we weren't touching no old ladies, we weren't touching no, not physically, we weren't without putting my fitness out there. We weren't harming or putting anybody in a position of discomfort or stress or whatever. If they were an old lady, children, and women, those three things we never did. And if I found out about it, it was an issue, especially with somebody in my household. I got a household full of women. I'm the last male on my mom's side, like literally the last male on my mom's side of the family. So I'm automatically a little bit on edge when it comes to women more than anything. Right. Yeah. Protection. And so yeah, anybody that's around me, I hold you to a certain standard. You hit a woman, now you got to come see me, bro. Like it's just it's just that simple. It's just that simple with me. Like there's no talking about it. Like it's a woman. There's nothing. And I've been in a situation, not to take over the segment, or whatever, but I've been in a position, and I'm just giving my testimony. I've been in a position to where I've been in a situation of domestic violence towards me. I didn't hit her. She, slapped me upside the head. She's upset and, pushing me, yelling at me, all kind of BANs and, kick to the groin. Like I still didn't hit her. Now, what I did do, I restrained her a little bit. I didn't grab too tight, but I let her know, like, hey, chill out. You got to go.
Right.
And it's a certain way you look, and it's a certain tone of voice that you have to disarm the situation like that. You don't have to go over and beyond and hit a woman. Like, you don't, if she respects you any kind of way.
Right.
You don't have to do that. So again, me being me in my situation, if I know I held the restraint to not hit her, even though I probably would be in the right in the most definition of other people, I feel like there's nothing a woman can do to me that would ever make me put my hands on her. I'm sorry. Especially when he, picking her up, dragging her down the hallway. Football punt kicked her in the back. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that was wild. There's a lot of anger. I guess the anger, bro. Like, where are these folks pulling this stuff from? Like, bro, why you
like what happened? Well, it don't even matter what happened to make him do that, because at the end of the day, she can't make him do anything. He decides to do it. And that's why I tell men all the time. A woman can't make you do anything. You decide at the end of the day. You got the left means I'm gonna do it. You got the right means I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna walk on about my business. You chose left. You chose left. She didn't choose left for you. You did.
And then what? You gotta be held accountable.
You gotta be held accountable, bro.
You gotta be held accountable, bro. Going, dude. I agree with you, bro. Well, for me, I haven't been in. Thank God, I haven't really.
It's not fun, bro.
Like domestic type of situation. I thank God, but I have family members that have did some really, really, really messed up stuff, bro. Just on the domestic tip, bro. But now that they. I love the fact that you saying forgiveness, even if the people or the person that you did that to, even if they don't forgive you or not, and then, bro, there's no limit to apologize. Even if that person like, I don't apologize. Look, bro, the trauma and the stuff that you left behind from that, like it would never be enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You got to keep apologizing till you blue. But I know that one person, my family member, that did stuff in his past, and now he regretting it all. You know what I'm saying? But you can change though, bro. That's the thing, bro. I don't care if the world still look at you as that person. You know what I'm saying? and you can change, and Jesus could change you. Of course, they don't take away. It doesn't erase your past.
Right.
Nothing you could do. That's why I think as men, that's why we got to be careful what we do, y'all. You know,
Yeah, I
be
was just
careful
about
with
to
the
hit on that.
choices we make, y'all. We have to be careful because you can't turn that back.
Just
You can't
imagine,
turn-
like,
yeah.
imagine, like all of us right now.
Mhm.
Even though you, excuse me, I need some water. Even those of you that are watching right now, let's just put ourselves in this position. We are from one of the hood. We might be from the hood. In this case, Diddy's from Harlem. One of us in Harlem. Imagine you grew up in poverty, or you grew up. Your mom was working 2 jobs. You took your situation, and not only did you embedded it for yourself, you embedded it for not only yourself, people around you, your family, but for an entire world.
Right.
You worked so hard, countless of hours, countless of prayers, blood shed, tears, money spent. You are affecting the world in whatever capacity that you do. Like T-Ray, your music production. CJ, with your music production, what you do here. Divine, you too. Whatever, with your job, whatever you do with me and my finance. Like, just imagine you lose everything because you have to sit there and really think like, dang, I'm about to lose it all because I just made a wrong decision. And not only that, for men, you made an emotional decision to put your hands on this woman, knowing you are a public figure, knowing you are in a public place, whether it's wrong, regardless of where you do it at. But you're about to lose. You have to sit in your $2 million, $20 million house and realize I'm about to lose everything.
Yeah.
Because I decided in one moment I want to put my hands on this woman. So your kids are seeing this. Your son is seeing. Both of your sons are seeing this. Your teenage daughters are seeing this. Teenage daughters that looked up to you to be a protector, provider, and protector, and a spiritual guidance, and they got to see everybody talking about them or talking about you amongst themselves, about your pops or about you, because you, like, come on, man, like you have to make smart decisions, because literally you are about to lose it all. And again, everybody forgave Chris Brown. Well, a lot of people forgave Chris Brown.
Right? No, they did.
Bring
They
up
did.
his name, but
They did.
he still faces. Oh, look what you did to Rihanna to this day.
Right, to this day.
And he's changed. Well, I would hope he changed.
That dude
It
said
seemed like
to
he's
this
changed.
day.
To this day.
For real.
But it's not no person. I'm speaking to the men right now, actually. Let me speak to the men directly.
Come on.
No woman on this earth is worth your freedom or losing it all. I don't care if you have $20 million, and I don't care if you got 20 cents or $20 in the bank. It's not worth it. She's not worth it. Leave.
Right.
If you find yourself with enough fire in your heart to feel like you got to lift your finger up on a woman,
that's problem.
leave.
Simple.
That does not happen overnight. That's a buildup. That's a buildup of frustration. That's a buildup of anger and hatred to put your hands on a woman, especially at that magnitude. You chased her. Come on. You are in a robe in a hotel. I'm talking to Diddy right now. In a robe.
In a robe.
In a robe.
Right.
Chased her down in the hallway. Grabbed her by the neck. Threw her down. Said something, obviously, and then kicked her in the back.
Yeah,
She's not worth it.
For you to act.
And let me speak up for the women. Even though I can't really speak up for the women, but let me tell y'all something. No man, and no amount of money that he's giving you, no matter how much love you feel, no matter how many trips he's planning for you, you are worth so much more. You are priceless. every woman in this world is priceless.
Come on.
It's up to you to understand that. If you don't feel like it, look at yourself in the mirror today and tell yourself you are priceless.
Come on. Come on.
Now, granted, relationships do go through things.
Right.
You guys might stumble. You know, you might feel like you might not realize your worth. But understand, things can be worked out.
Right.
But when it comes down to that domestic violence, that verbal abuse, and I'll be honest with you, I think there's a new kind of abuse other than physical and verbal. I think there's spiritual abuse.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, speak on it, Doc.
Oh, Doc.
Speak
You
on it.
walking in it today. I don't know.
Come on, speak on
I'm
it.
chilling. And I'm chilling.
Right.
Relaxing,
Yeah,
just-
look, speak
Hey,
on it,
I'm
Doc.
There's
in the back
spiritual
cut
abuse
today.
too.
Yeah,
What
speak
dudes
on
will
it, Doc.
do, they'll use the Bible on you. Oh, well, you supposed to stay with me and quote with it. And again, I'm not. I don't know A to Z from the Bible, but I'm pretty sure there's something that somebody can manipulate into
Oh,
making
yeah.
you feel like you need to stay.
Doc.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Doc.
So just understand that. Know the difference between somebody that's. Know the difference between somebody that you can work things out with, and there's like a little situation, versus the situation that seems small, but it really is big because you are getting abused. You got to understand the difference. And sometimes it's hard. And I mean, sometimes it's hard too, because we get abused too.
Right.
we get, mentally,
yeah.
verbally, spiritually abused as well. I think it's just the time now that it's the year of exposure. 2024, the year of exposure.
Yeah. And
Everything
you
getting
know,
exposed, bro.
I just really hope and pray that that God give, women that's inside this situation will feel like they are like just when you picking that man now, I just pray for discernment for him. Pray that the Holy Spirit could guide them in picking the right man too. But normally, cause like if you following Jesus, bro, that Holy Spirit let you know what's up, and that discernment be strong. Before you even
And listen to it.
Yeah,
I mean, you need to listen to it. Like, seriously. Like,
And that's why it's important to always. And I'm not saying in life things happen. You get busy.
Right,
Sometimes
right.
the relationship might not be there like it should, but like try to pray at least once a day.
Come on.
At least try to get a devotional
Mm-hmm.
in. Even if it's a quick 5-minute devotional, 2-minute devotional, tap in with God. You got 24 hours. Tap in to God.
Come on.
For 5 minutes.
You said it right
And
there.
your life is totally different. Like you at that point, when you're so I'll say that when you're connected with God and you're making a conscious decision to keep the connection, you don't have to question what you're hearing because you know it's from God.
Right. That's right. Don't have
You ain't
to
gotta
question.
question it.
Man, Doc, you said something real
Man, he said a
serious.
whole lot. He
Right,
rolled out the
he said
whole
it.
carpet.
My bad, y'all. It's just
It's so many points I could just grab, and I was like, I don't know which one to grab because I think the point which you saying like just having a conversation with God and where you can understand the voice, because I don't think a lot of people understand if you do not have a conversation with someone, how can you remember the voice of who's talking to you?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
And like even with this case, if you as a Christian, because we're a Christian podcast, would take the time out to listen to his voice, you could avoid the situation.
Come on.
Altogether.
Because like I said, it ain't no reason for you to hit a woman. There's no reason.
No reason.
I mean, I come from, and I think that's a thing that us men, some of us was instilled with. We just don't hit. I came out. I have sisters. We did not do that. That's something that we was known for not to do. We're protectors. That's what the thing is. We protect. Some of us don't even do that half the time.
Like it's to a point, man. For me, like I know, people say spare the rod, spoil the child. But I really don't even want to be in a position where I got to whoop my child. When I have one, I don't have a kid now. But I think I probably would do one good one. If it's like if it's something like you just out your pocket,
right?
But like you bring a F, you bring a D. I'm not about to whoop you for no D or no F. Like we need to have. I pray that I have kids. Well, first of all, let me pray. I pray that when I am in a position to have a child, that I am in the mindset in the authoritative position from God to be able to speak.
Come on.
And they can hear me and they can feel me.
Come on.
A lot of people can talk, but they never felt. Yeah. So when somebody's talking to me and I'm not feeling you, I'm not feeling what you're saying. And not in the sense of like, oh, I agree, but no, I don't feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a difference. Like my godfather, again, I like to give my example. I'm an open book with my life. It took for my godfather to come into my life and sit me down and really talk to me like, dude, you got to slow down. He was an ex-drug dealer out in the street. He was somebody I looked up to. I knew he was, in that life. So I can understand where he was coming from. And as he's telling me these stories, I felt him. I had other people coming to me, oh, well, you stop and, it's not good. No, he broke it down to a science. Kind of how like I'm talking to y'all. And it was just giving me the story. It was just rapping with me. I pray I had that relationship with my kids to where I don't have to raise my voice at them. So they're not looking at me as a threat. They're looking at me as a source. They're looking at me as peace. They're not looking at me as chaos.
I like that.
So when I'm walking into chaos, I'm automatically in defense mode. I can't even receive what's happening because I'm defending myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
So I pray to God that I have kids that are in a mindset of they want to do right. Where back in the day, I really didn't care about nobody else but myself. And sometimes the apple don't fall too far from the tree, but cool, I'll handle that when I need to. But I'm praying that God gives me the grace to not have to experience that. I pray about that every day.
Yeah. Man, my thing is this, like, when it comes down to it, I pray that one, I'm able to do what my people did for me. I think when I talk to other brothers, I say I was blessed because I had been men around me, and I'm talking about real men that love their wives. They did what they was supposed to. They went to work, and really, like, they were not all of them was perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not every man was perfect because some of them did have cheating problems. I mean, let's just be honest. Every man is not perfect, but what happens is they was honest about it. Like, yeah, I messed up, and when you mess up, you need to change. Hey, young buck, take the time out and be like that. And I think in today's society, we don't really do that.
Not at all.
We don't really. I think as men, we don't ever pull another man aside and be like, hey, man, youngster, this ain't the way to go.
You know what? It's funny you struck on that. You know what changed my mind when I was younger and I was out there, I wasn't like belligerent with it, but I would just, dip off here on a girlfriend here too. You know what changed my life on that?
What?
The reason why I'll never do that again? Y'all want to know why?
Yeah, I want to know why.
It happened to me. But not only that, that was part of it. But the main thing that changed my life is seeing how much it hurt when it was somebody I actually cared about. That level of disappointment and disgust in her face. I was in my early 20s. But that level of disgust and I can't believe you. Bro, that
a man can tell you that all day. it's
That hurt, bro.
like I said, that right there, and that's lessons like that you, for instance, you remember. Like my
To this
folks told me
day.
about that. Like you do something wrong when it happens to you and you see it, that's when it's real. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, wait a minute. You know, why did that? Why did that happen? I think, like I said, I think us as men, we have to start coming together and really being honest with each other. I think we get too emotional and let the emotion get in there, and really not just tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't take criticism. Like a man that can't take criticism,
It's not fit to
something
lead.
wrong. It's not fit to you. Everybody always talking about how they want to lead, but if you can't take criticism, how in the world are you supposed to lead anyway?
Right. I can put it
You don't think a leader takes criticism? Leader
There's no
takes
such thing as
criticism.
a perfect leader. Every leader is gonna. You could be the most effective leader in the world. You can do everything right. Somebody's gonna have something to say about how you could have did something better. Now, could you have done something better? Probably, but it's up to you to, especially as a man, to not be emotional about it and sit there like, okay, am I gonna take this advice and run with it, or are they really just on some BS?
Yeah,
Or are they really on some mess? Excuse my language.
yeah,
And being able to just sit back, and that saved me a lot too, because back in the day when I was out there, I was highly emotional. I didn't think with a lot of logic. Somebody said something about me, I'm on your tail. I'm looking for you.
yeah.
Just like that. There was no question about it.
You.
Let me holler at you, bro. Like, what was you talking to? Like, that was me. I mean, I'm still kind of like that. I'm just by nature, I'm aggressive, but now I don't get so emotional about stuff. It's like, okay, just recently somebody says I said something, or I did something I know I didn't do. So, but yeah, did I ask where they were at? Absolutely. Let's talk about this. But it's more of, okay, I know I didn't do it. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to get angry about it. But I need to figure out, A, why was it said, just pertaining on the situation it was. But why was it said, and how did you come about this conclusion?
Yeah.
You know, because it was nothing there for it to be done. And that was in a risk of costing me something that I view valuable to this day.
Yeah.
So you just can't be super emotional about stuff. You gotta think with logic. You gotta be calm.
Yeah, and then us as men, and especially black men, we can't afford to be too emotional. We can't afford to pop off
Not
the
at
mouth
all.
like that.
Not
And be
at
like, oh,
all.
this.
You said, in fact, look at
I mean, seriously, we let
Bro.
emotion and do that, and you get there and getting let me hit,
Bro, we work
That's
hard. We work hard for everything we have.
I know.
Everything we have. Everything you have, Teray, right now. Everything you worked through. Everything you're going to continue to do. We've worked too hard. CJ, everything you've been through. Everything you worked towards. Everything you have now. Like, we worked way too hard to let a moment, no matter what it is, I like to say trick off our spot. Because that's exactly what you're doing.
That what it, yeah. And guess what? That's what the enemy does.
Yeah.
That's why it's just good, man, just to have the Holy Spirit, bro. Because Holy Spirit take pride out the way. We don't deal with the God. We don't deal with the prideful God. Matter of fact, I would just read. I had a Bible study, and in the Bible study, it was talking about how Mary Magdalene, how she bought this expensive perfume to wipe Jesus' feet with. Not only that, it says she used her hair to dry his feet off. So it shows a sign of humility, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then when Jesus, I was saying to say this, even when Jesus washing the other disciples' feet, bro, like that is the Son of God. So if he could do it, right? If he could have humility, if he could be loving, if he could not be prideful, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, let's be real. Most of us that have pride, what we gonna do? I ain't doing that.
I ain't
I don't need no help.
feet.
Oh no, you even disrespect me.
Right. I ain't getting on my knees.
Bro.
Like, it's like, bro.
They're proud to keep you from doing a lot of stuff.
Yes.
And being pride,
Facts.
that sometimes will stop you from getting your blessing, really. Because you be so proud to fool around there and be like too proud to say, okay, I messed up.
Bro,
and really be honest about it. And really be honest about, oh man, I really messed up. And then all of a sudden, the person that's there is like got so much grace and patience for you, and because you did that, you didn't really just like missed out on the whole friend that you could have had.
Bro, it's another story, y'all. COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I work, my corporate job in finance. I do the audio on the side. I do the church audio, audio consulting, audio video consulting. COVID hit. Everything audio wise, video wise stopped.
Right.
Couldn't do nothing. Everybody's at home. I mean, you could do a little, I'll help you set up a live stream, but everybody didn't figure that out until really we got out of COVID around the time Versus started. So by then it's like too late. So me being me, oh man, you're so used to having a level of money coming in. So when that stream hits, it's like, dang. So now, the investment stuff is hit. I can't invest like I want to. I can't buy the extra stuff I want to because like that was not, everything was extra, but I'm not going to restructure everything I got corporate wise I'm not doing it. So I need to figure out a way to get some more money. So my godmother and he was like, hey, we got this job. Hey, they pay such and such. I said, where? I said, where at? Sam's Club. I said, man, I ain't finna work in nobody's Sam's Club. I ain't finna do it.
Right.
I got my degree. I'm not working on nobody's Sam's Club for a second job. I just no. Never. Right. Sure enough, I was like, you know what? God spoke to me. He's like, dude, you're lucky right now to have your corporate job still.
Oof.
You're lucky to be in a position to where you can choose to not take this second job. Now, imagine if your corporate job went through and you had to go out here and go to Sam's Club. Would you work it?
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I'm like, I really was like,
yeah,
man, you're right.
Full time.
Right.
You got the OT?
Right. I had to work triple OT through there. but so sure enough, I'm like, you know what? Let me take the job. Cool. So get in there, doing my thing. It's not as bad as I thought. And here's the thing. I ended up meeting somebody who's actually a client now where I help with their audio stuff at their church. And I was just telling him, you don't really work here because I'm here during the day. You work here full time or part time. So yeah, work here part time, do this, and this. If I had not had taken the Sam's Club job, I wouldn't have had the blessing that I still have now in a client that pays on time. Thank you, hallelujah. But it's forever. It's just a steady, another straight stream of income. So again, when we're working in a sense of pride, we have no idea what we're going to miss out on from God and his blessings. You know what I'm saying?
So you drop that pride.
We never would have met.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have went to his church because I'm busy at my own church on Sundays. So it's just crazy, man. Like, don't be so prideful. Like in anything, whether it's a job, and I'll say this too, in relationships too.
Oh,
that kid walking heavy, Doc.
Hey, look, and I'm only speaking. Everything I speak on is because I done did it. I done been through it. I done seen people go through it. I'm a sponge, yo. I'm a sponge.
I mean, that made me think about King David. That made me think about King David and how King David did the stuff that he did, But the one thing I like about King David is when the prophet Nathan came to him, like he was telling this story, and they was like, man, who did that? Now pay him back in sevenfold of stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nathan like, bro, it's you. I'm talking about you, fam. This story is about you, And I love how David took accountability. David like, oh snap. David didn't say, you can't be me. It can't be me, bro. And I think that's why God messed with David so tough, bro. Because he took accountability. He took accountability for all his actions. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was bad, good, or whatever. He took accountability, bro.
Oh, God. I think that's something that we missing in this world today, the accountability. To say that I did this. I saw something. A person that takes accountability often changes.
Come on.
Because they, one, admit that they did something wrong.
Dropping their pride.
It takes a lot to admit that you did something wrong. And when you do that, you 9 times out of 10, you're not going to want to take accountability again. You're not going to want to do that again. And so I think us, even in the body, we got to start taking accountability for stuff that we did wrong. If we didn't say something to somebody, we should go back and say, hey, I was wrong for that. I think what happens is our pride gets in the way and we like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then, no, that's not taking accountability. That's not being honest. That's not being Christ-like. No, if you wrong, you wrong.
That's it.
Just say you wrong. It's not hard to do. It's hard to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's hard to do. Especially if you feel that you right all the time. But sometimes no, you did more damage than anything.
But yo, have y'all noticed even sometimes when you're right, just to keep peace, everything down.
Hey,
then you know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all. The Holy Spirit don't stop me plenty of time.
I'll be like, you know what? You right.
They're right there with the same way. I'll be like, you got it. You got a boss. You got a boss, man.
In my head, I'll say, you know what, you got it. But people be like, oh well, you're dismissive. I'm like, you know what? In my head, I'm like, man, you got it.
Right.
You're dead wrong, but you got it.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I understand where you're coming from, and it will do. But yeah, sometimes it just be like, yo, and the person know they wrong.
Right. But you know what? That person might not be on that same level that we are. You know what I'm saying? So once again, we have to forgive those. Because it's kind of like earlier in this week, I told my brother, then I told a few of my friends this. Like, bro, sometimes, bro, we have to forgive people for they know not what they do, bro. Because sometimes, bro, they don't know. They don't know that the enemy is using them, bro. And I know it's hard to forgive them, but bro, the only why I say that because I done been there. See what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? I've been there where I felt like what I thought what I was doing was right. I was wrong. So thank God for His grace and mercy. He forgave me. So that's all I'm saying. I was telling a few of my brothers, like, look, bro, sometimes you have to forgive people for they don't know what they do sometimes. It could be a sense of that too, because I feel like it's certain levels that you got to be on as well as you get to get to Jesus. It's stuff that I know that me, you, and CJ understand. I don't really expect for like somebody that don't know of God to understand it.
Understand that, right?
You know what I'm saying? I don't expect it. I mean, so they say something off the wall. I mean, what this? What I'm gonna expect?
And be like, yeah, y'all, you talking off the side of your neck. Yeah, we know you was gonna do that.
Right.
I think there's a strength in having truly having accountability and understanding your part in whatever situation, rather than just just trying to take it and you know what I'm saying and try to get over with. When you truly hold yourself accountable, it's hard for people to use it against you.
Come on,
it's hard for people to weaponize it. Now, if it's something heinous, like wait.
So what you saying? So you saying if Diddy, all he had to do was come out and say, "Hey, I did do this. I did this. I apologize, man. I'm going to seek some type of help." And say, I totally agree with you.
I think yeah, how he did that, I think the blow, it still would have been a heavy blow, but I don't think there would be so much, because really people aren't, what I've noticed is people aren't so much as upset with the fact that it happened, because I think a lot of people already suspected it happening anyways. I think it's the fact that it took so long. It's 6 years after the fact, and then there's no telling what else happened. Now, granted, I think the situation's that heavy enough to be like, "Hey, bro," but I think a lot of people are like, "What? Why did it take so long?
Right?
Why is he still, walking around?" But had he been like, "You know what, y'all," and he kind of did take accountability at Jace when he was like, "You know what, I'm a changed man. I'm going by Love now. Call me Love," and change his name to Love. And when he started to do that, I'm the type, I analyze everything. So I'm like, why are you doing this?
He said, why?
Why? It's like, why are you doing it? I understand you want to bring a lot more positivity to the world, but I always knew there was a heavier reason as to why, and obviously that's the reason why. Maybe, and honestly, maybe God is dealt with him on his personal level to be like, "Hey, bro, you just flat out wrong, however God wanted to tell him, to make him feel convicted enough to have to change his whole persona and his name to try to remove himself from his past."
Now hold up. I want to add on to that though. Now look, he could be changed, all of that.
Yeah.
But hold on, going back to King David.
Yeah.
When I said King David took accountability for his action, in other words, God had already put judgment on David.
Yeah.
God said, "I'm not gonna kill you, but guess what? The sword will never leave your house." And not only that, this new baby, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got this baby with the man that you killed. Why? You know what I'm saying? So he ended up taking. I mean, David even fasted for like, what was it, a week or 2 weeks? It wasn't enough. So basically, David, I think that's Psalm 51. I think Psalm 51 is where David, where David was just confessing to God. As a matter of fact, David said, "Take these broken bones," because he knew that judgment still got to be passed on him. Yeah. So judgment was still passed on him. So same with the Diddy, bro. Look, hey, look,
you still have consequences.
There you go. Basically,
the consequences ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So the stuff that you did in the past, you still got to get judged for. Like you might not get. You might not die, but it gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt the pocket. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt your career.
I think the thing about it is what makes it it bad was that he paid for somebody to cover it up. And I think what happens is if you can cover up your own sins, but what happens is there's a scripture that says everything comes to the light. What is done in the dark comes to the light. And I think what happens is with a lot of people, especially that believe or anything like that, they believe that without a shadow of doubt that what you do in the dark will not come to the light. And I'm here to tell you that it comes in heavy, and it comes in with times that you do not expect. It comes in when you cannot fight it.
But CJ, question though,
face.
why do they? So why do you think? Why do you think most men that do stuff like that, especially man in his type of position, they do it? If like, I think it's
Feel
it's
that they
power,
can get
it's
on
ego,
It's
it's
the-
power,
the
money,
pride.
ego that they could do. They feel like they could do
I can
whatever
do
they
whatever
want
you
and
want
get
to.
and get away with it.
it's the
Yeah, that's going up
audacity.
under the roll.
It's a lot of things. It's lack of accountability for one, because had somebody held him accountable for that, probably wouldn't have did it. But I think a lot of it is the ego. Who are you to? I'm Diddy.
Right.
I'm a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you to think
That's
you
it.
about to go somewhere else
Mm-hmm.
and you think you just about to be living your life? I own you. That's just my and again, I could be wrong, but I think the mindset was I own you. So the moment you try to buck the system, just like anything with work, with the moment somebody tries to buck a system, that's when everything starts to go haywire.
You sure ain't lying. I know, bro.
And that's when things start. Any little thing that you do is reprimanded heavily, and I think
It's
this
crazy
was
to
just
say
one of
that.
those moments.
It made me think about my jobs I used to have. I
Mhm.
feel like I like everything that I did, bro.
Yeah.
I always, if I saw that something was being done wrong, and all my coworkers be so, man, like, why you always say stuff? I'm like, bro, if they making us follow company policy, I mean, the higher up got to follow the same thing. That's why I
Yeah.
feel. And bro, I paid for it heavily, but you know what? You know what though? God got everybody back that did me wrong, bro. That did like all the managers. I'm talking managers.
But
Like people, regional manager got fired. Like, bro, God, when I tell you God don't play, especially
don't
like
be playing with guys' children,
Wow,
man.
bro, for real. I'm talking about, bro. I had managers that called me like it's been years when I'm just gonna let you know I apologize. Like, I
know,
still
but
do
I
apologize.
I done seen it. I done seen it happen. You know, for instance, even with my folks had somebody come in and apologize and be like, you know, we did you wrong, and they from a powerful position, like we stopped you from going this far, and we made the decision that why we shouldn't have did that. And but the thing about it is, at the same time, it's accountability, and then you also understand that look, just because you did it don't mean that you're not going to suffer the consequences.
Right.
There's consequences to things that you do. You're going to have to take that, but if what happens is it's easier if you account for it, because what happens is when you account for it sometimes, and if you really are accounting for it, sometimes the punishment is lax on you because they
Mercy.
want
You said it, mercy.
Got
That's
some
where mercy
mercy
come
on
in.
This is the reason why I don't like when I date, man. I'm like the most chill man a woman's ever going to meet. I don't do the controlling thing. I don't tell you when you gonna come in, when you gonna. I don't do none of that. Like you want to stay out all night, that's on you. Now I pray that you're safe, but I'm not gonna give you a time limit on when you need to be home. Now understanding that.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, we're not married, so of course when we're married, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna want me to be out when the sun come up. So just give me the same respect. But I'm not going to
respect for real.
I'm just
No,
for
that's
real.
right.
And I'm not about to. And you can't talk to. Oh, you can't talk to him, and that's your. You can't talk to. Look,
Come on.
talk to whoever you want to talk to,
Come on, right.
but understand this is my rule. I don't tolerate cheating by no stretch. And the reason why I do that now, because I understand that mindset, because when I was in my early 20s, I know how deceitful you can be to do that. And again, I don't want to be hurt. I don't want to hurt nobody else. So my rule is I'm never going to cheat. Am I 35 years old? I think that's a very reasonable thing to say, right?
Right. No, I agree. No,
I'm
I agree with you. No, I agree
I'm not
with
getting
you.
I'm not getting no younger. And I want to start a life, and I want to build with a woman. I want to build our life for our kids So our kids can be straight. Like that's the type of mentality I'm on. So I don't have time to sit up here and be with somebody I know has my back, has always been there for some, and then cheat on her to have to rebuild the situation back to where it was, which is never going to be the same because the foundation is shattered. Even though you try to rebuild it again, it's never going to be as strong as what it once was. So again, that's the reason why I say, hey, you want to do that? Fine. But understand that I'm going to leave the relationship no matter what point we're in. I understand that mindset. I understand that hurt. I don't want to experience it and I don't want to give it. So just give me that same respect. But I'm never going to sit here and be like, and control nobody. I just can't.
Yeah.
See, that's
I ain't even gonna do it, bro. It's crazy.
But see that that's the same thing. Like, bro, I don't want my future, bro. I don't want to control my future wife. I don't want my future wife agreeing with everything. Like, look, if you truly disagree with it, then just say I don't want you to say something, man. Don't agree with everything. You know, if you right, I could be flat. But see, that why you gotta have a praying woman. You gotta have a woman that also follow God's word too, because when you wrong, she can come in and be like, hey, hold up now. The Holy Spirit.
Hold on, brother.
Like I said, and vice versa though, because we all not gonna be on point every day. You know what I'm saying? So you have to like compliment each other, bro. Yeah. But yeah, that controlling, bro. I ain't never been a man like that, bro.
I'm not doing that,
bro. What's up with guys these days that won't control like that, bro? That kind of egotistical, and it's like narcissistic.
What I want is for you to respect me.
Come on.
I want you to understand what kind of man you have and
what type
respect
of man
me.
Come on.
Based on my mindset, based on not even the fact that I provide for you, because I'm gonna provide for you anyway. But just knowing the type of good dude, knowing what I've been through, knowing that I'm choosing anybody in a relationship that's being faithful is choosing to be faithful to somebody. You don't necessarily have to, because at the end of the day, it's a choice.
Mm.
When you wake up, when you're married, from what I understand, the concept is you have to choose your partner every day. But that's how I choose relationships. That's how I treat relationships. I'm choosing you every day. So when I'm in the Walmart or whatever, and you smell good. Oh, thank you. My girl got me this cologne. Like even though I might have just bought it, I'm still gonna say that just to eliminate.
That's right.
That pressure. Now, some women are still gonna press, but at least I alleviated some of it, so it's not as heavy as the first, as if I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just,
bro. Real talk. I just saw this one reel, and it's crazy because I was up with my girl, early this morning, and and we were listening to this one reel, but this dude was saying how like I would say like guys like me and you, it's for sure is like I want to say the word, but like a hot commodity for like women who are looking for God-fearing man and stuff like that. So and in the reel, the guy was just saying like, bro, we have to be on guard. You know what I'm saying? We have to be on guard because there are, I don't know about you, before my girl came along, I had quite a few, quite a few trying to get on me, but whether I just thank God for the Holy Spirit, they wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you, my brother, like, bro, like you a good dude, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise,
you have a lot to offer, bro. So like, just always just keep your guard up, because gonna be tons of women trying to get that. See what I'm saying?
Right.
But you have to make sure that woman is right, though, bro.
Yeah, even with who I'm with now, we're talking, know one another. It's been situations where I could have got jammed up easily, but it's like I'm not, again. I don't even want to be in a position to where I even got to explain something that happened. if I'm out and about, and then hey, West Side, and she'll be like, oh, she a little too friendly. She picks up on stuff like that. So I don't want to put myself in a position to where I even got to explain anything. Like, no, I'm just leave me alone. I don't. You stay over there. Oop, I hit my wall. Whoever it is, stay over there, man. I'm focused on this. There were two separate situations where I'm normally in lives or whatever, and it was brought to her attention that I was being friendly, and I wasn't.
Right.
But again, it's just like how you move, and if you're doing the right thing and you're moving right, you have confidence enough to be in the discussion and not have to worry about, okay, what did I do, or having to cover stuff up. That's just how I roll, bro. I've tried to foolproof myself as much as possible, to avoid having to either go down that road or have to explain how I got down that road. You know what I'm saying?
Agree. No, I totally agree. I don't entertain it. Ain't no sense of me entertaining another woman. Like I don't entertain it, bro. I don't waste women time, bro. I feel like if I'm wasting a woman time, I feel like, ooh, that's somebody else's wife that I'm wasting. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of going back to what you said earlier, bro, where like women in general, bro, they are so precious, bro, and we have to treat them as such, bro. They are a gift from our God. You know what I'm saying? So you saying? I remember our boy Adam, our ancestor Adam, when they both sinned, right? And God didn't call for Eve, God called for Adam. Because he left Adam like, hold up, player. You supposed to be watching over everything. But I was tripping off what Adam said to God next. Adam was like, hey, yeah, it was the woman you gave me. I said, that's where we messed up for not taking accountability. He already knew what happened. He wanted to see Adam gonna lie. That might say, oh no, bro. It wasn't my fault. It was the woman you gave me. And I think that goes back to again, man, not taking accountability.
That's so hard though, bro.
The accountability and pride, dog.
And pride, right?
That's so hard though. Like to know. I mean, it's not a hard thing to do. Sometimes it might be, but to say it takes a man, like a for real man, to to be in a public setting, knowing it ain't your fault. You know it ain't your fault. Why y'all was late? You know it ain't your fault. Why? Something might have came up short in the bank account. You know that it ain't you,
bro. It's the way he's.
But to sit there and protect your woman's image,
come on,
and to not let her look in a bad light,
and
not pull an Adam. Like, oh, this is the woman you gave me, son.
I know.
It's hard, bro. But that's the mentality you gotta have.
That's it. That's right.
That's the mentality you gotta have nowadays, bro. Like, because women, and again, for anybody that's listening, that's a woman, tap in the comments and tell us if you agree with me what I'm about to say. When a man protects you and your image in that type of a moment, I'm pretty sure you got a whole new level of respect for him. Am I right or am I wrong? He easily could have flipped the script and be like, you know what? Nah, we was late because she had to do her hair or whatever. But when that man takes full ownership publicly, now y'all might talk about it in the car.
That's right.
On the ride home, like, hey, babe, we gotta try to get a little bit, early a little bit or whatever.
Right.
But when that man takes on the blunt of the blame for you, I'm pretty sure y'all respect him a little bit more. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm curious.
That man said, "You're right or wrong." He say he's looking at it. Just that man said, "I'm not curious."
I'm tripping out that part.
I'm saying,
yeah, feelings with it.
Our ladies, like you don't want to embarrass your man in front of your friends, so you take the blame for it. Y'all in the beauty shop, and he's he dropped you off or whatever, and he made you late, like, hey, you take the blame on me for that? I wouldn't want you to, like, you know, but no, I'm like, thanks for doing that, mate. I appreciate that. So not make me look bad. Really, it's not really, honestly, it's not really nobody's business, first of all, but if the discussion had to be had.
Right, right. No, it says I'm like you complimenting each other, you know.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you for sure got each other back. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. It's real. It is what it is, pimp. But like I said, it's the whole accountability and pride, y'all. We be doing like we be getting into it. It's like it don't take time. It's been an hour.
Oh wow. Wow.
Excuse me. Wow.
We've been doing good.
My bad.
Oh no. we did good, y'all. So y'all, this has been our hour. So
we're gonna have to hit on this again.
We're gonna have to we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna go. We're gonna talk about this again. Because we got to. It's too interesting tonight. And I think we will probably have some people in the crowd next time.
We got for sure, because I would love to hear just just women and men, like, you know, I guess what they think as well. You know?
We'll probably put it in we'll probably do the conversation again, and then what happens is we're gonna tell y'all to watch this episode so you can get the context, and then we'll be having the question out before probably like Monday, and give y'all time to start answering and putting yourself out there, and then come up here and let's talk about it. You know what I mean?
Talk about it, right?
Let's talk about that. Yeah, that worked for me. But it's been a good hour. Right. A good hour. A great hour of real talk.
We had Pastor West over here just going in. So,
going in, Doc.
Yeah, he going in. He said so. He dropped some gems. He dropped some gems. Yeah, man, you have some great testimony too, bro. So I just hope and pray that, you know, somebody out there, especially a young man or older man, you know, that they were listening and really listening and really, you know,
and grabbing on.
Heed, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, grab on to that, because it'll help your life.
For real.
It really will. But y'all, this has been another Breaking Bread. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch y'all next week. I'm not gonna say at the same time.
Right.
We'll catch y'all next week. We'll catch you when we catch you.
Yes, sir. Hey, that need to be the new slogan. We'll catch you
when we catch you. You feel me? All right, y'all. Y'all be good.
All right. Be blessed.
All right. Peace.
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Lux Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Lux Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.
What's good, y'all? This is Coda KOD. I'm at the Guardian Theater at the set of the Nurturing Your Creativity seminar. This is on Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, and this is streaming on Lux Vision Studios.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at VIPentrepreneur Academy@gmail.com. See you at the next class.